तो today's GD का टॉपिक है HAL a force multiplier. It is going to help Indian Armed Forces और it is still plagued by government policies. हमने देखा कि it has now turned into a क्या मिनी रत्ना बना दी गई है ना, तो उसके बारे में we will talk. Any one of you can start this GD. Once I say go, सीधे स्टार्ट कर देना. मैं बीच में बोलूंगा, मैं शुरू में बोलूंगा नहीं. मैं मेरे पास पेन है और मेरे पास तुम लोगों का ये पार्टिसिपेंट्स की लिस्ट खुली हुई है. जो बोलेगा मैं यहाँ पे नाम लिखता जाऊंगा और उसके हिसाब से उसको नंबरिंग करता जाऊंगा. बाद में मैं फीडबैक बता दूँ. ठीक है? आर यू गाइज रेडी? जिनका कैमरा ऑफ भी है वो भी मुझे बता दो यस सर वी आर रेडी और नो नॉट रेडी. ठीक है? पार्टिसिपेट सबको करना है. लड़कियां भी बोलेंगी. भाई 2 लड़कियां हैं यहाँ पे, ऋतुजा एंड सुबी. प्लीज
सर
पार्टिसिपेट.
एक बार भैया फिर से रिपीट कर देना एक बार टॉपिक।
HAL ए फोर्स मल्टीप्लायर, हिंदुस्तान एरोनॉटिक्स लिमिटेड अ फोर्स मल्टीप्लायर, है ना? इट
लीड क्या है इसमें तो?
इज, हाँ,
इसमें लीड क्या है, लीड क्या है, आपने क्या बोला?
HAL a force multiplier, is it really helping Indian armed forces or we still need some improvement? ठीक है? एंड व्हाट इज द फ्यूचर, ऐसे करके टॉपिक है. HAL को अभी मिनी रत्ना स्टेटस मिला है, इसलिए मैंने सोचा ये टॉपिक उठा लेता हूँ. क्योंकि तुम जो बच्चे अभी SSB में जाओगे ये टॉपिक तुम्हें मिल सकता है भाई, क्योंकि करंट अफेयर का टॉपिक होता है और HAL बहुत ज्यादा कनेक्टेड है फौज से, इस वजह से. चलो गाइस लेट्स स्टार्ट, गो.
So as today's GE topic is HL is really helping Indian Armed Forces. So HL stands for Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. Is a key player in helping Indian Armed Forces in many ways, like producing aircrafts and helicopters, modernizing our air fleet, and setting up the logistic basis. Is if we are talk about the aircrafts, so is a that is light combat aircraft, that LCA Tejas is one of the best produced by the HAS. Sorry, HL. And if we talk about the helicopters, the Hawk jets and uh, Hawk jets and sorry, and LCA Prachand also improvised by the HL. So HL is playing a great role in helping basically Indian Air Force and Indian Armed Forces over the weaponized or over making a standard weaponization in India.
So yes,
Yeah, I am totally. With this, I also like to add some few points in it. Like AHL, Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. It is a it is an Indian public sector aerospace and defense company which have headquarters in Bangalore, which was established on 23 December in 1940, and until the until that day to till now, the company is growing day by day in defense sector as well as in aerospace sector. It also increased its business in worldwide. AHL currently has 11 dedicated R&D centers and 21 manufacturing divisions under 4 production units spread across India. So with this point, I would like to say that AHL is a force multiplier.
देख के
yes. From Ravi points of view, I would like to add some points here. That first point, as Ravi discussed about how it has transformed, become a mini Ratna. So it has transformed from many years. It was quite consistent player in making aircrafts, then UAVs and aerospace materials, etc. So I would like to start in a manner that it has focused mainly on 2 to 3 aspects. First is that training and development. So in the year 2019, it was going through a bad phase, that the company was laying off their employees. So how it has transformed? Generally, it has transformed by providing skillful training to their employees. And recently, our defense minister Rajnath Singh had already provided various training centers throughout the India. So it is one of the important key aspects that it has focused mainly on training and development part of an individual to become a good to enforce itself towards innovation. And second most important thing is it has focused mainly on business development aspects. As you can see that it has various partnerships with various US companies such as General Electronics. So India in 1980 it has transformed itself and made a partnership with uh, US to make G414 engines and G404 engines. So these two are the key aspects to become a good player, to become a mini Ratna.
Okay, friends, I would like to add few pointers here. HAL has been recently has been inducted as a mini Ratna company. And what I personally believe, it is a force multiplier for the Indian Armed Forces. There are few key areas where it helps us in defense, like self-reliance in defense. Most of us know there are many weapon platforms, or I would say aircrafts, that is being developed by HAL. And a very notable example is HAL Tejas, that we commonly call as light combat aircraft. And apart from that, Chetak, Cheetah, uh, LCH Prachand, these are the some and Dhruv, these are some aircraft. Dornier DO228 is also being made in under technology transfer. HAL not only help in self-reliance in defense, but it also helps us in job creation. Lot many jobs it also create, and then eventually contributing to the economic growth. And Ravi, as Ravi also mentioned, HAL has so many research and development facilities in the country. So it is also basically supporting the country in innovation and R&D sector. So in aerospace particularly.
I'm totally agree with you, sir. I want to define what is a force multiplier. And force multiplier is a potential act of force to Indian defense capability. A force multiplier refers to the entity or a factor that increase the effectiveness of a force without necessarily increasing the size of force. So HAL, through its innovative defense and aerospace projects, enhance the combat effectiveness. And the four main pillars of the force multiplier is the indigenous productions, technical advancement, and support for defense modernization.
I agree with the previous speaker. I
Strategic.
want to add that India has just launched the Atmanirbhar Bharat and Make in India. So HAL has proved that HAL has played a significant role in making that real, making this Make in India and Atmanirbhar Bharat real, as HAL has designed our indigenous engines in the Tejas and has replacing the Tejas engine from the indigenous engines. So I think yes, HAL is a very big part, and it's also is one of the Bharat Ratna company, one of the Bharat Ratna company, also boost the economy of India. So yes, HAL play a significant role in the Indian economy, and in also playing a significant role in Indian armed forces, as is continuously producing weapons and also exporting weapons to the other countries like Armenia and Philippines. Thank you.
I agree with
I
you,
would
Ankit.
like to
Yes, yes.
add more points to this.
I would also like to
I agree with
Yes, ऋतुजा बोलो बोलो प्लीज
please you
भाई बोलने दो लड़की को.
yes. I agree with all your points. It has been a great turnover and a support to the Indian economy. HAL's turnover is almost 19,300 crores. Employee strength is over 28,000 and its export revenue is 1,000 crores. But as I have closely experienced, I have completed a month of internship in LCA Tejas Division HAL. I would also like to make some strong points which could be used to overcome in few areas why it is lacking in point of giving employment to youngsters, I would say. For example, there is a scenario which takes place. There are elections for the employees which are working or which wants to apt the job in the institution, but it's almost like election which is only a single based, or I would say only one side, like two side audience is not involved in that. And the main thing is they don't consider youngsters or students which are freshly graduated, who have so much enthusiasm, ideas, projects, and things which they can help through. But employees are very slow and take so much time to take so much time to consider that there is someone who is more enthusiastic, even lack experience, but they can train youngsters and provide them a platform and strong base. Yeah, this is one point I would like. I would want you all to know about.
For this, Rituraj, I would like to say that AHL is providing vacancies on the basis of gate score. If we all guys have a good score in gate exam, then there are number of vacancies which are vacant in AHL.
It
And
is
you are
providing,
talking
I
about like
agree to that. Yeah, it is
yeah, yeah,
providing, I agree to that. But once you start working there, and if you are over enthusiastic compared to those employees, they do not let you overcome their contributions or their work experience. I just want to convey you that once you start working there, they have a senior bias thing, which
Yeah.
I have observed in most of
yeah.
the
Yeah,
departments.
I am totally agree with you regarding that. I would like to just say a single thing about that. That is, if you have good potential and if you have keep your own learning power on and on, so there is nothing like things will go to single biased only. Maybe there is equal responsibility of the guy who is working over there as well as AHL. You cannot consider AHL point like in in this situation, like you cannot consider AHL is totally wrong.
I am
Thank you.
I did not say that it's
Malik,
totally wrong.
no, she
I
is
am
just giving
agreeing.
her opinion.
I'm
She is just giving her
I'm
opinion.
yeah.
She
I'm
can't-
agreeing to say. I am
Yeah.
agreeing to a
I
point
am
that
just
it's a
talking about
force
her opinion.
multiplier. Yeah, I'm agreeing to a point that it's a force multiplier. Absolutely, it's working like a gem for our country. I'm not disagreeing to anything, but I am also making sure that you also know a negative perspective of this, like what point of view I have seen. I'm just making sure
Yeah,
that you
definitely.
also
As
get
per
a
as,
picture
yeah,
of this.
अबे लड़ो मत आपस में,
as
एक दूसरे की
yeah, sir.
दूसरे की बात का
Then
रिस्पेक्ट किया
one
करो.
last thing I would like to say. One last thing I would like to say. AHL during its in 2090s during
HAL,
Corona time.
HAL, HAL.
Yeah, sir. HAL. Sorry. Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. In its Corona time 2019, it's lagging in its quality issue first, and second is not on a same time delivery option. These two major problems held with Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. Rest not.
Okay, I would like to add
I'll tell you why
pointer.
this.
Yes.
I would like to make a last point why this is. You said that it's lacking in its delivery, and you also mentioned that we have vacancies for employees via gate and all. So the first preference they give is to the employees' children who work there. Okay, this is the first
I
point.
think we are
So
lagging from the topic. Like we should talk about how the AHL is beneficiary for the Indian Armed Forces and Indian Air Forces. We should not talk about how they are giving the
Yes.
vacancies
And then I would
employed
like
them.
to add few pointer rightly well noted, Rutuja. Thank you so much for your feedback on this. And as you have worked with as an intern there, so you might be knowing the work condition very well. And I strongly agree because I also worked in corporate for around 7 years. So when someone is working in some organization, particularly in a government organization, they have that thing called as inferiority complex. And when a new chap is going there, so they will not let you supersede them. That is there. And that you will face in any big organization because ultimately it is a government PSU. Okay. PSU is a public sector undertaking. So they have that mindset of a government employee wala thing ki how come they can be more smarter than us.
I agree to this. Yes, sir.
They are very younger than us. So that is the thing. So that these kind of diplomacy might be happening over there. But let us stick to the topic. Is it a full
This
scope?
happen only in every company in a government sector. Everywhere.
That is there. But I would like to add few pointers that are very, very major pointers here is that what are the areas of improvement? Like rightly pointed out by a very nice point being given by you, but I would like to add few pointers like what are the areas of improvement? Someone
I
few
would say,
back, yeah, just let me finish.
yeah,
Someone few
okay.
minutes back just pointed out the production. We are lagging in production. Yes, we are lagging in production. That is a serious matter because production efficiency of HAL is not that much. Now they have in Awadhi also they have recently opened up helicopter manufacturing facility. So then ramp up the production. So production delays are there. They are not actually meeting the project timelines. So and then as we all know, there is a fighter strength depleting in the Air Force. We are at 1965 level in the fighters aircraft squadron in IF. Quality control is also a very high issue. Ensuring high quality standards consistently is a major challenge for HAL. Then technological upgradation, I would say. HAL need to continuously upgrade its technology to remain competitive, because there are global players. There are also private organizations, private companies coming up in defense manufacturing. I would like to add a example of TASL, Tata Advanced System Limited, that is basically that will manufacture C295 aircraft under technology transfer. Why it is not being sent to HAL? Because there is a production delay from the HAL end. So it also like global competitiveness. Its attitude of working as a government PSU is actually not helping the HAL out, and they are also lagging some export orders. They have export orders, but not that much like Boeing or Airbus used to get. So we need to work upon these areas. बोलो, अब तुम लोगों की बारी है. बोलो बोलो, speak.
Yes, from Shivam sir point of view, I would like to also add one point that it has also manufactured a Tejas aircraft. So it also finds a delay in their providing the 40 aircraft. Out of that, they could be able to only provide 32 aircraft to Indian airport. So there is also quite delay in it. The second most important thing that they still are trying to get a manufacture of Tejas Mark II aircraft. Still, it is in a processed manner. So these things has to be recovered and production rate has to be increased. But despite having that delays in production, still they have improved much, especially whenever they were going through financial losses, they're laying off of employees before 4 years before, but they have recovered. They are highly focused mainly on self-reliance approach. They focus mainly on making the products in an innovative manner, and it has to be made through the engines, the materials, various manufacturing parts, then air-to-air refueling, if I add, then also electronic warfare system. They are starting their own from learning from various countries such as US, Israel. So they are mostly, I would say, it is a force multiplier because they are mainly focusing on self-reliance, and they will definitely do in this coming years.
Slightly disagreeing with the previous speaker that he has mentioned that the HAL is lagging behind in the case of production. Yeah, but we can see that the HAL is in very bad condition in the previous year, but still they are come from manufacturing the LCA and the helicopters like Prachand and Chetak. So I want to to build a company need time to grow, and like they are building the indigenous engine for the Tejas aircraft, and soon there will be a very big aeronautic company. So yeah, and it of course it will be a force multiplier because the moreover we have the indigenous aircrafts and weapon system. So moreover we
Right,
rely on
last 5 minutes
ourselves, not
left.
the
Please
other
wrap
countries.
up. Wrap
I'm
करो, wrap.
totally agree with you, Ankit. Yeah, I'm totally agree with you, Ankit. But Hindustan Aeronautics Limited had in a recent year significantly strengthened their capabilities in the Indian defense and aerospace organizations. But somewhere I can see that in the scenario, we can see in the scenario, कि HAL do not fulfill their demand for the production and do not meet the like everyone we can see and
Agree with the previous
just
speaker. I want to conclude that after listing all the speakers, I want to conclude that HAL, that Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, is one of the Navratna of India, and plays a significant role in boosting the economy and helping the Indian Armed Forces. Yes, there is some need to be there are some area where need to be work, like in the productions on the on the quality
yes,
in the quality, and
The
yes, they are building the Tejas. They are building the Tejas and the LCA project, and although they're going to be a big company for India. So thank you.
the solution, like you all mentioned about the production delay, one solution which they can focus upon is adopting additive manufacturing, which could help them to deliver points, and also integrating it with artificial intelligence and machine learning. In future, maybe if they adopt these two technologies, it might help them to work on their strong points too.
Agreeing with the previous speaker that introducing AI and the machine learning can build. Yeah, we are still using the intelligence and AI learning like for using for manufacturing the UAV, that unmanned vehicles and the drones. So
ठीक है
the
चलो
yes.
डन ओके चलो
Yeah, I am agree with you. They are using like solenoids, PLCs in their new manufacturing of new aircraft, and as per the study, they are going. They are also updating their new aircraft with new technologies. And with this, I would like to say some share some major project of AHL, like the light
भाई
combat aircraft.
कंक्लूड कंक्लूड करना है, प्रोजेक्ट तो पहले बता देने चाहिए थे। वी आर इन द कंक्लूजन। कंक्लूजन में बता देता हूँ, चलो लेट मी फिनिश विद द कंक्लूजन गाइस।
Okay, okay, sir.
ओके, हमने बोला HL इज अ फोर्स मल्टीप्लायर, डेफिनेटली इट इज अ फोर्स मल्टीप्लायर फॉर द फौज, डेफिनेटली है भाई। इंडिजिनस एयरक्राफ्ट डेवलपमेंट में HAL ही कंपनी है जो फौज को सर्वाइव करवा रही है। तेजस हो या ध्रुव हो, बहुत ज्यादा पोटेंट एयरक्राफ्ट हैं, ठीक है। ग्लोबल प्लेयर्स के साथ HAL अभी कोलैबोरेट करके टेक्नोलॉजी ट्रांसफर से बहुत सारे एवरो बनाना हो, डोनियर DO-228 बनाना हो, वी डू इट। डाइवर्स प्रोडक्ट रेंजेस है, एयरक्राफ्ट बनाती है, हेलीकॉप्टर बनाती है, एवियोनिक्स बनाती है, MRO फैसिलिटीज हैं HAL के पास। सो इट इज अ फोर्स मल्टीप्लायर। सेल्फ रिलायंस हमारे को देती है, डिफेंस में जॉब जॉब क्रिएट करती है, इनोवेशन एंड R&D में बहुत बड़ा हाथ है, स्ट्रेटेजिक इंपॉर्टेंस है इसका, ठीक है। आप ऐसे कर वन टाइम यू कैन से HAL के बारे में बात करोगे तो पहले उसके शुरू में उसके बारे में बता दो कि कब बनी थी, क्या था, कौन कौन से नोटेबल प्रोजेक्ट्स हैं, वो शुरू में बोलना है। बीच में आप फोर्स मल्टीप्लायर वाला टॉपिक अगर आ गया तो फोर्स मल्टीप्लायर क्या है, सेल्फ रिलायंस है, जॉब क्रिएट कर रही है, R&D और इनोवेशन करती है, स्ट्रेटेजिक इंपॉर्टेंस है। फिर एक बार आप न्यूट्रल आउटलुक से दे दो, एक बार आप न्यूट्रल आउटलुक रखो, एंड देन यू सजेस्ट सम एरियाज ऑफ इंप्रूवमेंट। लाइक यहाँ पे ऋतुजा ने बोला प्रोडक्शन पे कैसे सुधार किया जा सकता है, प्रोडक्शन एफिशिएंसी है, क्वालिटी कंट्रोल पे काम करेंगे, टेक्नोलॉजी अपग्रेड करेंगे, ग्लोबल कॉम्पिटिटिवनेस कैसे लाएं, पब्लिक प्राइवेट पार्टनरशिप को हाउ वी कैन एनहांस सो दैट अदर प्लेयर्स कैन आल्सो हेल्प HAL, है ना, टारगेट्स को मीट करने में। देन यू टॉक अबाउट सम फ्यूचर डायरेक्शंस कि वी शुड फोकस मोर अपॉन एक्सपोर्ट, इंक्रीज R&D इन्वेस्टमेंट, स्किल डेवलपमेंट पे काम करें, सस्टेनेबिलिटी को इंश्योर करें। सो दैट इज इसका जो आउटकम आएगा दैट इज अ पॉजिटिव आउटकम ओनली। उनके प्रोजेक्ट्स के बारे में बताओ, जैसे तेजस के बारे में बोल दो, ध्रुव के बारे में, हेलीकॉप्टर हो गया, ALH बना दिया है, किरण ट्रेनर एयरफोर्स में यूज हो रहा था कुछ समय पहले तक, हॉक, हॉक को BAE के साथ बनाया है, इंडिया में बने हैं हॉक भी। LCA नेवी, नो वन स्पोक अबाउट दैट, LCA नेवी इज ऑल्सो देयर ना, सारस, एंड देन नेवी का डॉर्नियर जो मैंने बताया। सो ये उसका आउटपुट था। कमिंग टुवर्ड्स द इंडिविजुअल फीडबैक ऑफ यू ऑल, अंकित इनिशिएटेड, वेरी नाइस, अच्छा बोलता है अंकित ने, पिछली बार भी पार्टिसिपेट किया है अच्छी मात्रा में काफी सारे GDs में बच्चों, सो ही इज अ गुड स्पीकर, बट डेफिनेटली। और उसने एक पॉइंट जो अंकित तेरे फायदे में जाएगा, तूने मेक इन इंडिया वाली बात बोली है ना, गवर्नमेंट स्कीम्स एंड पॉलिसी जो तू लेके आया वो तेरे प्लस में जाएगा। उससे अगर मैं असेसर होता तो आई वुड बी सेइंग कि यार इस बच्चे को पॉलिसीज के बारे में पता है, इन्फॉर्म्ड बच्चा ही तेरे को नंबर मिल जाएंगे भाई, ठीक है।
Yes,
तो
sir.
बट स्टिल सम इम्प्रूवमेंट इज नीडेड, थोड़ा सा अपना ना कमांड लेके आ। तू पहले बहुत अच्छा
Content.
पार्टिसिपेट करता था, आई थिंक तू थोड़ा सा अभी अभी आएगा फ्लो में धीरे धीरे, बिकॉज इट विल टेक सम टाइम फॉर ऑल ऑफ यू गाइस टू गेट इनटू द फ्लो दैट वी यूज्ड टू डू इट अर्लियर, ठीक है। तो गुड वन, नंबर वन अंकित को ही मिलेगा आज, आज का यही था चीता। नंबर टू ऋतुजा को मिलेगा। ऋतुजा वेल वेल एक्सप्लेन्ड, गुड कमांड ओवर लैंग्वेज, ठीक है, अच्छी लैंग्वेज पे कमांड है, इजीली यू कैन गेट रिकमेंडेड, लड़कियां भाई जल्दी हो जाती है रिकमेंड, कन्विंसिंग है, एंड शी वाज आल्सो टैक्टफुल, शी वाज नॉट कटिंग इन बिटवीन, वो दूसरों की बात नहीं काट रही थी। जैसे जैसे हमारा रवि रवि हमारा आता है बीच में एकदम दनदनाता हुआ हरियाणवी टोन में, वो वैसे नहीं कर रही थी, ठीक है रवि, ये चीज सीखनी पड़ेगी तेरे को। गुड पॉइंट्स ऑन HAL इनसाइट्स, इसने अपना एक्सपीरियंस दिया इंटर्नशिप वाला, दैट इज अ गुड थिंग, एंड शी इज ऑल्सो कन्विंसिंग, शी कैन कन्विंस, ठीक है। ऋतुजा, आई थिंक इफ यू आर लिसनिंग टू मी, बट यू नीड टू वर्क अपॉन सम मोर डेटा, थोड़ा सा डेटा पॉइंट्स लेके आ, एंड देन यू कैन किल इट, है ना।
Yes, sir.
इवेंचुअली यू विल
Thank you.
इम्प्रूव, हाँ इवेंचुअली यू विल इम्प्रूव, इट विल टेक सम टाइम, इट इज नॉट अ वन डे गेम, एवरीवन नीड प्रैक्टिस। तीसरे नंबर पे दाजी, ये तो भाई अपना पुराना चना है, तो मेरा ही बच्चा है ये तो। दादी, यू भाई मैं तो बस ये वेट कर रहा हूँ कि तेरा रिकमेंडेशन कब आएगा। यू हैव एनी एवरीथिंग, यू आर अ सैनिक स्कूल चैप, तू ऑलरेडी सैनिक स्कूल का बच्चा है, नॉलेज है, सब कुछ है। दूसरी बात, तू मेरी ब्रांच का है, ठीक है, सब कुछ अच्छा है। डेटा की थोड़ी सी कमी लगी मुझे आज। डेटा लेके आ थोड़ा सा, अपना पढ़ाई पढ़ाई कर। और अगर तूने पढ़ रखा है ना तो उसको बोलना होता है, दिमाग में मत रखो। समझ रहे हो?
हम्म।
मैं आता हूँ।
यस सर, जनरली जनरली सर मैं बोल रहा था कि मैं साइड पे हूँ ना, तो आई कुड नॉट एबल टू सीट इन अ वन मैनर, दैट्स वाई
मैं
थोड़ा इधर
समझ
उधर हो रहा था।
समझ गया मैं।
हाँ,
वो
चालू कंस्ट्रक्शन है ना इसलिए।
सेफ्टी, वो सेफ्टी वाली जैकेट पहनी हुई है तेरी ना, तो
हाँ सर।
इसलिए ये काम पे था, इस वजह से थोड़ा सा वो दाएं बाएं हुआ, कोई नहीं। पर डेटा लेके आ भाई। मनीष,
यस
मनीष पासवान। आज
यस सर।
बात, आई थिंक हमारी बात हुई थी कॉल पे आज।
यस सर।
आज ही बात हुई थी ना अपनी, हाँ। मनीष ठीक है यार,
सर।
कमांड तेरी अच्छी है, तू आराम से सेलेक्ट हो सकता है। अब जो बच्चे, जिन बच्चों का नाम नहीं लेना, मैं ये नहीं कह रहा तुम सेलेक्ट नहीं हो सकते, बट आई आई वांट यू गाइस टू पार्टिसिपेट सो दैट आई कैन टेल यू कि व्हाट इज द एरिया ऑफ इम्प्रूवमेंट। मनीष गुड कमांड, बट यार थोड़ा डेटा लैग लगा मुझे। बोल देगा तू, तेरे को अगर कंटेंट होगा तो तू तगड़े में एकदम धुआं धुआं कर देगा इलाका, बट यू नीड कंटेंट, ठीक है? तो अपना नॉलेज बढ़ा ले भाई। देन रवि, हरियाणवी टोन आ रही
थैंक यू
है,
सर।
फ्लुएंसी बढ़ाओ, ठीक है? और जब आप जीडी में
हाँ,
पार्टिसिपेट करो तो
एक्चुअली मेरे को ना
देख, अबे आवाज कट रही है।
पॉइंट्स क्लियर नहीं थे, यहाँ
हाँ,
पे सुनाई नहीं दे
समझ
रहा,
गया, मैं
तो
समझ
आई
गया।
वॉज मेरे को सुनाई नहीं दे रही।
हाँ, आई गॉट इट, आई गॉट इट। ठीक है, डेटा चाहिए, बोल सकता है, अच्छा कर सकता है तू, बहुत अच्छा कर सकता है, ठीक है? सो दीज वर द इंडिविजुअल फीडबैक्स गाइस, ओके, आई
थैंक यू
वांट
सर।
टू पार्टिसिपेट। कल से जब हम आएंगे तो थोड़े से और प्रिपेयर हो के आओ प्लीज, ठीक है? अच्छा था, इट वाज गुड, कंपेरेटिवली इट वाज गुड। दो बच्चे यहाँ पे, दो तीन बच्चे ऐसे हैं जो बोले नहीं है। रोहित गुसैन, बेटा आई डोंट नो अबाउट यू, प्लीज कनेक्ट टू मी ऑन व्हाट्सएप इंडिविजुअली इफ यू नीड एनी हेल्प। ऋतुजा,
सर व्हाट्स द टुमारो टॉपिक
मैं
फॉर
बता
जीडी?
दूंगा, थोड़ी देर में ग्रुप पे आ जाएगा, और सपोर्टिंग वीडियोस भी डाल दूंगा, उनको देख लेना, पढ़ के आना, पढ़ के आया करो। मेरा हेल्प, मेरा
थैंक यू
मुद्दा
सर।
ये है, अगर आपको निशुल्क सेवा दी जा रही है इतनी, तो भाई इसका लाभ उठाओ, ठीक है? इंप्रूवमेंट कराने के लिए है, वहां पे जाओगे तो बच्चे बहुत खतरनाक आते हैं। यहाँ पे तुमको पता लग जाएगा कि यार, मैं बता दूंगा कि क्या क्या चीजों पे काम करना है, तो करके चले जाओगे तुम लोग। शुभम सिंह इज देयर। शुभम, आई डोंट नो बेटा अबाउट यू, जो बच्चे नहीं बोले उनके बारे में। कृष्णन प्रताप, आई ऑल्सो डोंट नो, ठीक है? अर्जुन, केवल रुद्र सर से कोचिंग लेने से नहीं होगा, रुद्र सर कुछ नहीं करवा सकते। अगर तेरे को अंग्रेजी बोलनी नहीं आती है, तेरा कम्युनिकेशन वीक है, पावर ऑफ एक्सप्रेशन वीक है, रुद्र सर भी भगा देते हैं। रुद्र सर कहते हैं ये लो फीस, मैं भी भगा देता हूँ अपने पैसे भाई दबे बच्चों को, मुझे पैसे का लालच नहीं है, ऊपर वाले के आशीर्वाद से भाई के पास पैसा है, ठीक है? घर चल जाता है अच्छे से, कोई तकलीफ नहीं है। अगर मुझे लगेगा कि आप फीस देने के बाद भी आप नहीं पढ़ते हैं, तो मैं आपकी फीस कर देता हूँ वापस, और मैं बोलता हूँ भाई तुमको जहां से पढ़ना है वहां से पढ़ लो। ये जीडी सेशंस हमेशा से फ्री थे, हमेशा से फ्री रहेंगे। ये उन बच्चों के लिए है जो, तुम मेरे बैच में हो या नहीं हो, कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता मुझे, बस मेरे को सिलेक्शन से मतलब है तुम्हारे, ठीक है? सो ये फीडबैक था। गुड, सो गाइस आई विल सी यू टुमारो। एंड अगर तुम्हें मेरे से बात करनी है, सेम लिंक वापस से रीजॉइन कर लो, कुछ तुम्हारे जो डाउट्स होंगे वो वहां पे पूछ लेना, ऑन द सेम लिंक यू कैन रीजॉइन, बिकॉज 40 मिनट का ये लिंक था। द मीटिंग विल एक्सपायर, यू कैन रीजॉइन अगेन एंड देन यू कैन आस्क मी योर पर्सनल डाउट्स। उसको रिकॉर्ड नहीं करूंगा, वो हमारा 1-to-1 रहेगा, ठीक है? चलो, सी
Shivam sir, one doubt here.
रीजॉइन
Tomorrow
रीजॉइन
also.
रीजॉइन 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 रीजॉइन, ये मीटिंग बंद हो रही है,
Okay, sure.
अपने आप बंद हो जाएगी, रीजॉइन कर ले, ठीक है? आ जाओ, रीजॉइन करते हैं इसको एक बार।
Sure.